Okay, good evening. Welcome to more and more Pyanodon. Last time we finally managed to fix our aluminium. We ended up working towards a new way to make some tar. Now, in between then and now, I did a little bit of off-stream work, but all I did was the following. No, not that one. I cleaned up a bit of random ash around the base. And it all ended up over here. Yeah, I had to fill both these up and this one, and I still haven't gotten all of it. But I basically went around the entire base finding random chests where I dumped ash in and put it to like a central spot. There's still chests collecting ash all over the place from like the current smelting and whatever. We'll replace those as we no longer need them, but that's basically all I did. Wasn't really needed, but it was bothering me every time I walked past and saw those things. So for today, like I said, the last time we were working on tar, we were kind of having issues with tar and creosote and aromatics. So I want to try and fix those. We had started on that last time, but we didn't get to finish it. I think we did the... what's it called? Oh, we were looking into all of this, yeah. Yeah, we set up the drilling fluid, and now we still had to set up some small part production, and then we can start extracting tar with pump jacks. I think we already made the pump jacks. I think we already made the factories. Yes, we did. We just have to set them up somewhere, defer some resources to it, and then see how it goes. Like, I have no clue if 100 is enough, if we need more, double, triple, less, I don't know. We'll find out, but we just need something. Hi, good evening. How are you doing today? Oh, these things have been annoying me for a while. Oh yeah, this was the other ash thing. So I think we have like about 2 to 3 million ash sitting in our base at the moment. And that's not counting the bits that we didn't do. Okay, so we wanted to place those pump jacks apparently anywhere. So let's just test it out. I want to see if that works. So we have this. We can say what we want. So we want natural gas, crude oil, which we don't need yet. Okay, we could just get... Okay, so with these, we could just get water anywhere. Okay, so we don't really need the other one. Interesting. Yeah, it's only 100 every... 300 every second, though. It's not a lot. Alright. So yeah, this gives us 100 tar every 8 seconds. That's why we need 8 of those. Okay, so let's say we have this. And we throw in some small parts, and I think we have the drilling fluid. Why the hell did we not pick that stuff? Up here? Down here? My memory is so good. I thought we built it to like the side of the base or something. That's geothermal. There's the ash separation. No, no, no. There should be like a big tank somewhere. Here it is. Where is it and where are we standing? Oh, it's right there, okay. We were close. Yeah, okay, let's remove this. Because we'll need this. I just want to try it for a second. Oh wait, I thought we made 8 already. So we need 6 more pump jacks at least. So I also cleaned up my inventory as much as I could. So we might have to pick up some stuff again. So we need some circuits, some intermetallics, and some iron plates. Alright. Help. Oh, stuck. How's the coal gas? It's doing really well again. Are we still turning... Okay, why are we turning tar to coal gas? We have plenty of coal gas. Let's not do this anymore. This is still powered. I think we can take this all down. Okay. That's fine. This tar doesn't go anywhere. This doesn't go anywhere. Where is this tar going? We fixed that thing. We were going to get some plates. Plates and circuits. And some smart parts probably. We need to dump this ash as well. Let's make sure we get enough. Get a few small parts. This is all working. This is still waiting for zinc, I guess. Oh, is it actually... Wait, it's starting to catch up, really. If, like, removing that one tar to coal gas... Man, imagine... I mean, it could very well have just been, like, the difference between making enough and not making enough. Why are we doing this? What? So this muddy sludge, which is going... right in here. Why are we making this? It's not even connected to anything. So we're making soil, we're throwing it in here, we're making sand, but we're not using the sand? What? This seems completely unnecessary. So I'd rather just remove it, because that just makes things more... Oh, these did need water, I think. What's this for? Pressurized water for the... Oh, geothermal, oh god. Yeah, let's quickly place that thing back before this entire system falls apart. Thank you. No, wait, this is just going in here. What? Yeah, this doesn't need any of that. What was the point of all this? Did we just need some, like, limestone and sand and stuff? I guess. That's really strange. Alright. We'll have to clean that up sometime. Pump jacks. 34, and we needed... Oh, some more intermetallics, alright. Well, let's see if that process has actually been running. I'm very curious. Like, ideally, this has been running all this time, and we have lots of intermetallics saved up now, but... as you find out, a lot of the times things don't really work that way. This is all nicely backed up. So the duralumin is an issue. That's... Wait, I thought we were actually backing that up last time, or did we use a lot of it? No, the duralumin is very much an issue all of a sudden. Oh, we do have intermetallics though. Pump jack. So we'll make 2 more of these, but we will have a quick check on the duralumin. Maybe we messed something up. And duralumin comes from here. He's not getting any aluminium. Why not? Because you are not getting molten. Okay, because you're not getting graphite. Oh, it's the graphite. Interesting. We can't turn this into normal coal just yet, can we? So you guys aren't getting any coke. Why not? Wait, is the coke oven gas? You're not getting any coal. What? Why aren't you getting any more coal? Oh, is it because the gas is full? Yes, it is. Wait, aren't we venting this? Yeah, we have a storage tank. And we have a vent. Okay. That seems to work. Oh, because this is not... Wait, no. So this is not being produced anymore. Do we have like too many bricks in the system? No, there's just too much hot air. So the hot air is not being used. Which means this is not doing anything. Which means these don't go. Which means they don't take the coke oven gas. So we have to make a vent for this as well, I guess. So ideally what we do is do this. We'll have to move that into a tank. We want one of these tanks, I guess. Let's make it over there. Where are you? Oh fuck. We didn't bring any lead. Okay, and then we need another overflow and we need another gas vent. And a normal pipe. Alright, so let's see. We need a tank. So we need some lead. Where can we get some lead? That's like right here-ish. Somewhere over here. There it is. Luckily we're really close. Not sure how the raw coal got in there, but okay. This one. So now this will actually start working again. So we're actually going to start making graphite again, so the entire duralumin process is going to start again. Alright. Well. God, these are loud. Wait, why can't I? Oh, you never set these recipes. Whoops. Okay. So we fixed that. But we came here to do the pump jacks. We got the pump jacks, so we have everything ready to make our little tar production area. We'll have to somehow steal some iron and copper plates from somewhere to make the small parts. I'm not sure where we're going to put that at yet, actually. Let's quickly make sure we dump our ash. Don't need that crap anymore. And now we have a dedicated dumping spot, so that's kind of good. We'll be able to set some ash separation or burning up here if you ever want it. Okay, this is all still going. This is full. So yeah, the question is, where are we going to actually make this tar? Like, we need it over here. So maybe if we set it up over here-ish. Like, the iron and the copper isn't that far away, so we could easily split those off, bring them over here, and make some small parts there. Or even make small parts over there and send them off. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll have to make the small parts like somewhere outside the base first. Okay, so let's see. We'll want our 8 pump jacks. Let's make 2 just to see how things will line up. Okay, so I think we want our drilling fluid to come from here. Let me check. Oh right, these have really annoying spots to use. I guess we can go one out here and then just go up and then go over here. Yeah. Should we? Let's not build ourselves in here. Let's move them over here. Okay. Oh, another radar thing. Do we have another local radar by chance? Nope. So I'll make one. One side, the other side. And with that we'd be able to just copy and paste. And get rid of all the random crap here. Alright, please finish building. We don't need this one. We made our local radars to replace this. Like, it's not really needed in terms of like power, but still. Do we need a pump for this? I don't think so. So this will be a bit weird. We'll go in on this side and we'll just exit on the other side. Well, it works for me. Okay. So this should be... Yep, it's getting the drilling fluid. Now all we need is a influx of small parts. Let's say they're being made over here. How many did they need? So it's 2 over 8, so we can totally just use mechanical inserters. Oh, let's actually line them up with the rest of the thing. So if we ever have to expand it, we won't have to do some dumb stuff. Okay. That's good. Now I think we can just copy our small part production from over here. Man, it's actually larger than I thought it would be. Wait. Oh no, because it's more buildings. Yeah. Of course. That one has extra ones. Alright, so these will be the small parts. Small parts. And they need these 3 things. 1, 2, 3. So we could just have the, oh wait, 4. So we can have the iron over here. You can be gears, you can be bolts. Wait, yeah, gears and then bolts, and then this one could be, no, could be sticks. Oh, for fuck's sake. This one and this one. Okay, so this is iron going in, making sticks, sticks go into bolts. Then we have gears here. Alright, so those two will. I guess we could just have them on like separate belts. And then we could totally have the entire system. So this needs copper, so we could have copper coming in. Over here. The question is, where do we take it out? Well, if we're smart, we can just do this. So I'll have copper in here, coming out here, going like this, and going in here. So I have copper here, iron here. Copper. And the iron, I guess if we have it like this, we could have it somewhat different. Wait, does this fit? No. Yeah, I like this better. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh, and I put it right into the wrong one. Beautiful. So iron goes in here, goes in here. These two come out, they join together. Oh no, they go on their own thing. Oh, this one goes the wrong way. This is correct, this is correct. Don't even need that. Okay, now we just need power and we need our inputs. And the fun begins. Let's see, where do we need to steal our stuff? The lands are there. That's quite a bit away, actually. Oh well. It's not as if we haven't done that before. Like, this does make it a lot easier, though. Aw, man, that's so close. And this is about the spot where we could go up, I think. Yeah, where are we splitting this iron off? I think we can do it from here, actually. Yeah, if we can split from both of these. So we can bring these up here and then split up over there. Yeah, perfect. It's more spaghetti, but we don't care. We just want this. Oh no, that sucks. Oh, please. Alright, we'll go up over here. No decision. I don't want to deal with that. So I guess this way we could just like keep moving. Oh, that doesn't quite work out. What is this used for? Oh, it's for this and then this. Let's just do this. Oh, other way around. No! I somehow managed to like place it in the one spot where I shouldn't. This spot's going this way. No, wrong. There. And this should be it. Well, except for somehow we did this entire thing the wrong way around. Why do we keep doing that? Like, how does that happen? Okay, so these are all going the right way. Oh, and here they go the wrong way again. I think it's like once you place the wrong, and then you hit Q, and then you have it set like this, and you don't notice. And yeah, these are all going correct. These are going okay. And the copper goes in here. Oh, we still need to set you to this. This will get iron. This one doesn't need iron because I'll get this. There we go. Yeah. And this will get things over here, and then we'll start making the tar. And then we need to bring the tar back into the system. So let's quickly hop over to our creosote thingies. Because that's the one that needs tar the most. So you guys need tar. We can't do this because then we'll lock with that thing. Okay. So that's not ideal. Let's make pipe spaghetti. Where are you set? Over there. So let's do it like over here. It's nice when they line up, so do it like that. And a tar can go in here. So these will start producing. It will help if we would do this. So was this ratio correct? Yeah, okay, so this will start backing up. So the actual ratio of these is like not perfect, but it's still like a 1. We just need 1 of each. And with that, we are actually drilling for tar. I'm very curious if our iron and copper are going to hold up. Like, this isn't going to take a huge amount of it, but it's still some. And like, our processes are not the most efficient. But here we go, tar is going in. I think we do want to, yeah, just to make sure, we need an underflow. We need some steel. I want to make sure that this tar is only going into the system if we're not dumping it away. It would be kind of a waste if we did all of that and then this tank was full and it would just go straight into the sinkhole. That's a massive waste. So let's make sure we don't do that. That's not that many plates. Like, I've been thinking, maybe we should use all the what's it called? All the iron oxide iron. We should just dump that into steel. Might be a thing. Why aren't you getting anything? You're not getting any bricks? What? But there's plenty of bricks here. Did we mess that thing up when we made it? Maybe. I came here for steel. Steel. There we go. Oh, it's actually slowly backing up. Nice. We'll have to check if we have better ways of making steel yet, or when we will get those. Because I think a better iron one was really close. So I assume steel isn't too far off. We needed the underflow. So this only allows for the output is under 80%, yeah. I am not 100% sure if these like work in tandem, but I'm going to assume it is. Okay, it's already seeming to help quite a bit. So how much is this actually using? Oh wow, we actually did that perfectly somehow. So we made exactly the amount of tire we need for this. So technically we could just throw it in from there into here. I will see what happens. So this should really help in terms of circuit protection. Because with that, we should finally have enough. What did we miss again? We were missing one thing. Something for the batteries. Yeah, this was like constantly missing the zinc because we didn't have enough aromatics to actually mine for the zinc. I do really want to upgrade these all to Mark II. So how many is this? This is 10. Alright, let's see if we can create 10 of those things. So we have 1, so that would be 4. Because if you do that, then we can totally remove the coal part over here. Oh, this will need power, of course, if we do this. I might want to redo this entire setup if we get them all. Waiting for space and destination. Wait, what? Oh, we forgot to What is this pipe to ground here? What is this doing? So now we have 4 of these. Okay, that's perfect. So we needed aluminium, right? Yeah. So the aluminium is right down here. It's plastic. Look at all this beautiful aluminium. I'm going to slowly create these because I kind of want to use the old ones to upgrade because it'll go faster. It'll use less resources. Like I'm just using the old fluid mining one. Oh wait, we still have. Never mind. And then the last one. And then we'll just rebuild this entire thing, I guess, because this doesn't make any sense anymore. Like we won't be getting any ash anymore, so we don't have to burn the ash anymore. We can just mine. Yeah, let's just remove this stuff. Alright, all of this can go. And all of this can go, and we don't need this entire burning setup anymore. Because we're not making ash. That means we don't need the splitter anymore. Somehow there's coal on both sides, that's great. That's just what we wanted. Okay. I'm not sure what this belt is. Oh, this was the old, like, let's throw some random things in. Yeah. It's 5. It's 10. Actually, since we don't need this belt at the moment, we can do this a little bit differently. We can do this, split this one up, and then merge this way. Okay, we still need to fix the aromatics. It would help if we connected them both. And now we just need to power it. Alright, we can't power on both sides, or both sides at once. There. Oh, and let's make sure we dump this in here. This is not efficient at all. Holy crap. So we definitely need to increase the smelting. Let's fix our tasks. We increase the tar. Yes. We increase the zinc mining, not the smelting. So this is a lot neater now. It's now electric. Our power is still completely okay. So we don't need this thing anymore. Science is going super slow. We could have a quick check over this side at the science. Like, what is causing issues with this iron plate usage? Like, is this getting backed up slowly? I assume it'll slowly get backed up. Yeah. Oh, it's already backing up. Huh, the tar's already full. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, this will slowly back up and then the iron should be fine again. We have a task for increasing our iron smelting, so that will be fine. So we really want to set up... So we wanted more dual lumen production. It said... Oh, right, because we were backing up on aluminium, we figured we might as well boost our dual lumen production, right? Like, we have plenty of copper, it seems. Aluminium is actually... Wait, is it backing up? Is it not? It's slowly going down? Oh, right, it comes in like in big batches. Like, these are not all working. Oh, they're still missing graphite. Really? That's actually surprising. Okay, let's have a look at our graphite. Maybe... Oh, I think... Yeah, I think I know what happened. I think... Yeah, like, for one... We kind of forgot the... Because we didn't have the items on us to make it overflow. We never made the overflow. So it's constantly dumping the gas, right? So I'm gonna assume that it's just... let's not completely fill up the system. This is fine, this is going to get dumped when it's needed. What about the hot air? Should we make a tank for that as well? Might be nice to have some saved up. Okay. That'll be nice in the future when we have more. So hopefully the graphite should be producing again. There are moments when they aren't both working. So is this too slow? Like, are we not making enough coal? These are all producing full time. Like, maybe we need more. That's kind of crazy. Because I'm pretty sure we set this up specifically to have enough just for this. Like, how much does this need? Like, you need 3 graphite per second. Alright. And if you two were running at full speed, you need... You're making... Wait, not this one. These ones. Wait, really? This is nowhere near enough. How the hell did we measure this? Like, we need triple the amount. Where did we do this? Or did we just say we need graphite? and we just didn't make enough. I think that's what happened. We were like, let's make some. Oh, because we're just using the coke that we needed for this, right? So if we wanted the graphite, yeah, we need 5 of these things. Which means we need 4 of these. The system is nowhere near enough. Oh, I remember we only did half of this. Right. We set this up for a certain amount and then we only did half of it. Okay. So it should be okay for now, but definitely something we need to look out for. Let's see. Let's see, expand graphite for aluminium. Okay, not the most important, but it's something we'll have to do. So we can't really increase the duralumin until then, so we'll have to push that beyond there. Rail production. There's the big thing. So we want rails. We want rails. Let's see what we need. Like, we're going to need a lot. Like, a lot. So if you make 1 per second, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. Like, a single block is going to use hundreds of rails. Do we need to make more? Like, we could see, okay, like if you max out a single factory. This is probably insane, yeah, just looking at the bolts and the stuff that we need. But let's humor ourselves for a bit. Treated wood. Okay, needs to be wood production. Okay, and then we need to set up some log production here. Ideally with this one. And we have the tree seedlings, tree seeds, and the matrix solver, so it runs back into itself. Oh, which doesn't work because we have this thing in the different. This one, this one, this one, matrix. So we need a bit of moss and a bit of this. Okay, this isn't too bad. Especially once we do this. Why is everything set to 0 now? Are you not linked? Hello? Did we mess up? We probably messed up somewhere. Oh, maybe because we made it a yeah, it's like this, and then we set the matrix solver, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, I must have messed up something there. And then we did this, and you said grab all of these, and that was broken. What the hell? Like, how though? Like, why does setting the modules break it? Erase modules. Huh. What? So if you don't matrix solver, it's okay? There's something weird going on once we deal with the modules. That's strange. Okay, but we need a tiny little wood setup for this. I think we are going to make dedicated production for this thing. It's either that or we need to expand on our tree production, which we could also do. We'll have to see how much we need. So we have this, the treated wood, we need the wood, so we also need more creosote. Obviously, where are we going to make that? We need more tar. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's 2.5 times what we did now, so that would mean another 20 pump jacks and stuff. That's no, that's this would need so much small parts and things. We don't want that. Alright, let's move you back to one. Oh, what? This one. One, please. Alright, so this is doable. This might be doable of the tar that we have right now. Okay, so that's the wood parts. Then we need bolts, which needs these sticks, which needs iron. Okay, that's still very doable. And then we need the solder. We only have one recipe. Wow, that's a lot of factories actually. That's a lot of lead. Okay, before we can even attempt this, we need to upgrade our lead production at least. I think we're going to need to increase lead, tin, iron, wood, tar, and then we can make rails. And then we can have this going in the background while we work on the next part, so we have a bunch of rails to go, so we can hopefully move on to a rail network. But yeah, this needs a lot. We do have something in here, yeah, increasing lead smelting, so I think we're going to have to do, let's see, let's do iron last, then iron, and then lead. Okay, we do all of those. Let's go and look at lead. So this is the current setup, right? Oh no, this was what we were looking for, but this is nowhere near enough. So let's redo this. Let's say lead plate. We only have the 2 recipes. I don't think we have anything nearby, right? Lead. No, it's composting, and the next one over is, yeah, we need the logistics science. Alright, so we don't need that. Or we can't use that. So we need 5 for that stuff, plus the other. So let's say we want 6. That's a lot of furnaces, actually. Okay. Do we have better furnaces yet? So we can, I think we can make the steel ones. There's also these, but they need other fuels. Like we might make these ones. For now, let's keep it like this. This is just crushing or screening. So we have 12 lead ore. We want that from these. And we'll use these miners. Let's make those the default. So we need 24 fluid mining drills. Mark II, that's quite a bit. We need a bunch of acetylene, which we probably don't have this much. I think we'll find out, but I don't think we have this much. Alright, but it's not too difficult, I guess. So what's our current lead setup? Yeah, we're mining it over here with 6 of these miners. A decent bit is backed up, so we need to increase that at least. Oh, we're going to change all of these to electric miners. Like all of these we want to make Mark IIs. And then we have the actual lead smelting, which is like right here. This is all we're doing at the moment. Oh god, there's even ash on the belt. That's great. That's just what we need. Okay. So this is definitely not going to be enough. So we need to move the smelting down. So maybe we should actually move the smelting of the lead like down here somewhere, I guess. This is our ash monstrosity. Yeah, if we bring the lead, like, I guess we could just better do it like right here. So we have the lead, we bring it over here, we'll smelt it here, and then we'll just belt the lead plates right back over here so we can make them into solder. How many of those solder machines are we gonna need? We need 10. We need 10 just for the rails. And then we need more for the other ones. But I guess we can just split the lead belt. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have the rail in all its own separate production area. Probably over here, for what I can guess. We'll have lead, we'll bring the lead over, we'll have the tin. The tin right now is over here, but we'll probably use... I think I'm just gonna grab the tin over here so we have more space. So we can do the tin smelting here. And then we can do, yeah, we can do the other thing here, we can do the wood here. Oh, we need another radar there. That's, oh, we don't have any stuff on us, that's great. Yeah, let's make a summary tab, grab all the buildings and be off, I guess. Oh, I kind of hoped we would, yeah, I needed this one. We got the wrong one. So we need 24 furnaces. Do we have any on us? No, we don't. So we need some stone. Is there stone on the belt here anywhere? I'm just grabbing some quick stuff. I think there's some stone on the belt somewhere here. At least I thought there was. Like somewhere up here, right? There must be stone here for one of those science things. Where? There it is. Turn on the furnaces. Okay, we've got the furnaces. Then we need 8 screeners. We can make 2. Then we need circuit boards. Okay, and what do we need for the fluid mining drills? We also need circuits. Okay, so let's go grab a bunch of circuits. So it is still low on batteries, but we're actually producing circuits again, so that's good. That's 5, we need 19 more. Okay, so we need iron, we need steel, we need copper, we need small parts. Oh, how I wish the days of manual production were over, but logistics science is where it's at. That's our new big thing. Like probably after this episode, we really should start working on at least like looking into what we need for it, because we haven't done any prep work yet. Like we're just setting up the stuff we need to set up the stuff, basically. It's kind of crazy how much we still have to do. Like we're 43 hours in and I haven't even begun setting up the next science. It's maybe I'm just really slow. That could also very much be true. 6, we already had 2, right? Oh, we have 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need the fluids. Okay, what do you need? You need aluminium. Okay, let's grab that. Let's hope it's backed up a bit. Oh, hey, nice. Let's just have it go full. Okay, more small parts. God, this is so iron intensive. Oh, that poor iron. Wait, what? I picked up so much freaking Jesus Christ. Alright, steel. This is one expensive setup, and this is just for the freaking lead. Like, look how we're freaking burning through all this stuff. These buildings are expensive. Okay, let's just start building with what we have. We're gonna need some more belts. Start building what we have, come back, grab some more resources to finish off later. But we can at least get the production going. We really need to change this all into, like, why did we not make this into factories just like right away? Like, this is really dumb. But okay, whatever. I was here to grab some stuff. Right. We have plenty of chutes. We have more than enough chutes actually. We have not enough belts. We have these, we have undergrounds. Do we need pipes? Maybe. Okay. So after setting up all the lead, we are going to have to set up the acetylene most probably. Which means even more coke production. All the coke production in the world. Oh, we need to upgrade all those miners to like electric and... God, there's so much work to be done still. The hell happened here? Oh, we probably removed that one while we were full. I'm not sure what is ash on this build. Okay. Wait, do we have electrical miners on us? No, we don't. No, okay. In that case, we are just going to do the boring thing. There. Let's do it properly. So you guys are all mining lead. Okay, we are going to remove this entire thing. Which means this entire thing can go. Oh, it's so nice to be able to just remove old crap like that. Perfect. This was an ash output, we don't need that anymore. That one we still need, I think, maybe. And this was the lead belt. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Four, 5. Let's start with 10. And we can remove all of this stuff. We probably did the wrong way around to avoid spilling, but whatever. Oh, come on, really. I think I misplaced those. Oh, no, actually didn't. Okay, nice. Oh, and we don't need this entire thing. Okay. Now we just need power. Do we have any power over here actually? Oh god, look at this entire thing. That's not being used at all. Let's bring this one over. Why is there a chest of... Nee, not gonna question it, not gonna question it. Okay, we're still making these. Look at the amount of things that we need for these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this would only give us 6 lab ore per second. That's still crazy inefficient. Okay, that's the ore. So right now we're not even going to... Oh, we had set it as radar. Do we have something for the maker radar? Yes, we do. Beautiful. Do we have a radar somewhere on the map so we can quickly copy paste that thing? I'm looking for a... Yeah, this one. Thank you. So the moment we all make the thing, we can actually do it. Okay, now we just want a pin. Best feature they ever added to the thing. And we'll set up the screening. Do we just want 1 row? Or do we want 2 rows? Oh. So it's, let's see, 12 in over, divided over 8, so that's 1.5 per thing. So that's slightly... so one of these is not going to be enough, so we're going to have to use chutes. Let's actually properly copy paste this stuff so we can avoid having to double. Okay. So all that, ore can come in. So right now we only have half of the ore that we need, but we're going to do this, and eventually we're just going to route all of it over here. But we'll still send some to the old base part. Okay, so to get 2.4 out, 2.4 over 8 machines is easily done with inserters, even with the crappy ones. Belts. And now is where we need some coal as well. We just want to go like this. We are getting 2.4, so that's totally fine. Do we have enough to make a few miners? Oh, we totally do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough, right? That should be more than enough to handle. No, we don't use those. We use these. Oh, just 1. Okay. We could do the old-fashioned system actually. Let's do that. Let's make like the old classic vanilla type setup. This is 12, right? 1, 2, 3. probably should have done this first. I'm actually not sure if the amount of inserters is... Oh, it should totally be enough. And if it's not, we can always change them for normal ones. I've been a while since I made one of these. Like normally we'd have a spiller there, but it doesn't really need that. So we'll just need our two little miners here. Oh, we forgot to do this. Wait. Oh, did we use our normal miners for the... Of course, they probably go into these, right? Yeah. Like right now, since we're not using anywhere near the full thing of the patch, we're just gonna run it over here. This is easier. There we go. Oh, and we still need to deal with the ash that comes out from here, so we'll split that up, turn it into a box. That's fine. So this will be our lead plates. So that should be it. The moment we give this thing power and then do this. Okay, we have a few more. Was this 12? This is 18. Alright, so we need 6. We're at 24 total, right? Yeah. I think we're just like one short. Yep. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll make that one eventually. So we need a little bit of copper, sure. Oh, these don't have power yet. Oh. Power all the screeners. Power is still okay. Wait, the total power is looking off. I think we cut off something somewhere. Either that or something stopped working, maybe? Oh, it helps if we set the recipe for all of them. Yeah, let's work. See it work. Hopefully it works. I have a lot of lead on me, so let's actually divide over all these. Oh wait, that's actual lead. Oh no, that's grade 1, right? Oh, I mixed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I mixed both lead and the grade 1. Whoops, 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 my bad. Where are your furnaces? There. Oh right, there's the, yeah, I think the thing was that to input these always need 2. So we can dump all the coal that we want. All of these are producing. They're all green. This is running. This is actually backfilled. This is very nice. Oh, we messed up. We messed up over here. What is happening? Okay, they're actually all working, so they do have a acetylene. So this all seems to be fine. Ideally, we remove this thing and remove the old smelting as well. So I'll make sure that this is all running. Oh my god, look at all this freaking thing. I'm not sure if this chest is going to hold up. But we'll see. Let's see, where's the old... Yeah, I think we just want to remove the entire old lead belt and replace it with this one. So it used to go here. So this belt went here, then it goes here, 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 here. And then goes up here. Okay. Yeah, we can just split up a belt and move it over here, I guess. So let's move this on the top, split it halfway, go over there, yeah. And we'll remove all the lead ore from the old one. So we'll give the output priority to the left, because this is going to go to the science. I'm not sure what you guys are. Can't even see it because it's in the way. Rare earth bolide. Alright, if you need it, we'll reroute this belt. This belt's already here. I can just do this. And then we'll have to try and get all our lead to the current system. Oh, it's already stopped. Is the acetylene low? Yep, the acetylene is running out. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Wait, our power is going down even more? We need to look at our power. Oh, I think all that power that we're losing is all from the coal production area. Because that makes the most sense. Okay, those are all gone. Those are all gone. This is filling, but not at an alarming rate. Okay, now we need to clean up all the rest of this freaking belt. That's a lot of lead. Ah, the joy of running super long belts. I guess we couldn't really get out of it, right? Okay, so we don't need this entire belt anymore. So now the interesting part though. Oh, I missed a part. Oh, that was on the underground, yeah. Now the interesting part though. Okay, that coal wasn't going anywhere anymore. So we don't need this entire thing. Is this full? It's almost full. Let's take it. Oh god, we have so much crap on us. Oh wait, why are we removing that belt? Okay, that's going in here. We don't need this. And then from here. Wait, where did the... Did it really only just go in there? Let's quickly do this. Dump some stuff. To give ourselves some room. Okay. This ash we can dump in our communal ash dump spot, and then we'll dump the lead ore, and then the plates will get there pretty soon. I think one of these coal belts we can now dump, right? Because I think we saw one of them we're not using anymore. Or that could have also just been split up. Constantly trying to get rid of all the random crap that we have on us. Yep, here goes all the lead, it's perfect. And now we'll bring the lead ore back to dump that too. Okay, yeah, oh right, this entire thing here. Okay, so we're bringing the coal in from this side, that's still fine. I don't know why do we... I guess we do that just so we can split. Oh, this is before we had splitters, sure. Fine. Okay, so this entire belt can go. I think we just killed something. Yeah, we did. And try to stay on top of like removing belts like this. Interesting. Sure. It's all great. More coal that will never get used. That's fantastic. Okay. Look at all that tin, or that lead. Not sure how we're gonna get rid of it, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we should have picked up some copper. Oh well. Oh wait, this thing can go. Yes. This one is low on the acetylene part. Let's do a quick. Let's do this one. Double this, this, and then like this. There we go. Now we'll empty out that box and then use the rest from the mining. So this will slow down. Okay, that's totally fine. That's not going all that fast. Okay, so we did the lead. We do need more acetylene. Okay, so we did the lead smelting. I will add a increase acetylene for lead. I'll add to the bottom. But the basic setup is there. That's mostly what I want. Like, I know we're not going to be getting the rates that they're making here. Like, we're not gonna get this thing, but this is the ideal setup. So for the solder, okay, we made this, so we need more tin plate. So we have some tin plate here, and we need some tin plate for here. One of these also need tin plate. I thought this also need, yeah, this does need tin. Oh, this was one. So we were making, oh, we were making 0.2, okay. So this needs a tiny, tiny bit, and this will probably need a tiny bit. Or maybe not, okay, probably not then. So let's make like 3.5. Tin plates. Yeah, so it used to be 40 ores to a plate, and now it's 15 of these grade 1s. Should be a lot better. So 3.5. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we'll want this. This. Nope, that's not correct. This, please. That's a lot of tin ore. Wow, that's a lot. Holy crap. That's so much. Are these really the best miners we can get? They totally are. That's insane. Like, what type of modules do you have in here? I have no clue what all any of these are. Or if these are even... Like, when do we get any of this? Nickel... Where's the... So what would this do? I'm just curious. Nothing? I have no clue what we just did. It doesn't seem to have any effect. Alright, so there's no way we're hitting 42 of those things. Like, those are so expensive to make. Huh. But do we make the full setup for this though? Is that really the acronym? Are those really called turd? Oh, that's so dumb. That's great. That's great if that's true. Jesus. Oh, we wanted this one. Why aren't you linking? That's so strange. Wow, that's more than a yellow belt full of raw coal. That's very much insane. Jesus. Oh, this would produce so much ash. We need several burners for this as well. God damn. Are we gonna like halve this? Because if we do, then we should actually like halve the freaking lead too. Yeah, let's turn this into 1.75. To make it a little bit more manageable. Okay, let's go and grab some buildings and stuff and start working. We'll work on this patch and then we'll remove the old tin mining thing. So we need 9 furnaces. Do we have any left? We have 15, that's good. We need 5 jaw crushers. I doubt that we have anything left, yeah. Alright, so we need duralumin, and we need copper, we need small parts. We need all the good stuff. Do we have any duralumin stored up yet? No, not yet. How are things over on this side? We probably should just, instead of like having the box in here, yeah, let's do this, this, and then we'll limit to select 400. So at least have some duralumin. Because now we have to be annoying, we have to grab it off the belt again, and it's, ugh, nobody likes that. Yeah, it's packing up nicely though. We need jaw crushers. Okay, we got a bunch of duralumin, copper, small parts, the usual. Oh wow, the sink is actually backed up here. Is it backed up over here though? No. Well then. I want to move this pipe. It's either that or we can do this. Oh, that's exact opposite from what we have now. Of course it is. There we go. Double the zinc. We could actually look into the... Oh no, we don't have the other smelters yet. Huh, I totally thought we already had. I guess we didn't research them. Okay, but that seems fine, so we should have more zinc. That's beautiful. Grab some more circuits. Let's go grab a bunch of copper. Copper production still seems fine. The iron seems... wait, am I seeing that? Okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong belt. Iron seems okay. It's not backing up anymore though. We are definitely using way more iron than before, but... the jaw crushers. 5 of those, and then we have the screeners, right? Two more, we need more iron. Okay, and now we need all the freaking miners. Oh wait, the boilers, we don't have boilers yet. Let's make 8 actually. We can grab a few of those. Oh, let's actually grab the miners from our little production area on top. That should definitely speed up this production. Because these use normal miners. How did this stop getting backed up? I don't get it. There's something weird about that system. 2. Alright, so we need a whole bunch of aluminium. So we need a bunch of aluminium, we need a bunch of... Wait, do these need circuits? Yes they do, 10 for each. So we need at least 200, so let's grab a stack. Okay, we need 400 aluminium. Keep having to figure where the aluminium is actually now. Since we moved it. The session you solder bot go to the circuits. Oh really? 1 sec, let me grab some. Oh, this is nice to see. So we messed up our solder. This was here. Right down. Oh, there is. Wait, did we not... Wait, what? Did we never separate this? Huh, I would have expected that to have happened a lot sooner. I guess we can throw these into a box too. Wait, do we need that? No, we don't need to build that stuff. We can do this. And now we just kind of need to... Oh, that sucks. This sucks. Okay, we are going to throw a... Oh, I hate this. This might have actually stopped a lot of our... Oh, this feels so bad. Okay, that was all. Nope, still some left. This is all just solder. Okay, that seems to be okay now. We'll do the same here that we did at the other spot where we'll just unload off of a... This. There we go, and we'll give this the priority so we can get rid of all this stuff. Solder, please. Where are you? There. Something's going wrong over here too. Okay, this is all sorts of messed up. Stop. How did this happen? What the hell did we do? Like, why is there ash on this belt? No, that's normal. This should only be getting... How did coal get through here? Like, did we mess up somewhere? Like, is there like one misplaced inserter somewhere that's messing it up? No, it seems to be okay now. Or maybe like we misrouted like one belt or something while we were doing this stuff. It's very possible. But now we have more random crap in our freaking inventory. We picked up so much stuff that's needed for the circuits too. I can make one of those. We need some more small parts. That's fine. Okay, this is no longer backed up. That's good. This is actually running constantly, it seems. This is starting to get backed up. Okay, this is looking a lot better. Yeah, like it is still backed up by this, but that's also because this thing has just been running like this the entire time. We might want to upgrade this into a faster thing, like turn it into a factory or something. Do we have a factory left over? No, we don't. Let's not. We have all of these. Okay, so we need these. We need small parts. Four. Oh, my iron is definitely not keeping up. The ore is still okay-ish, I think. Yeah, the ore still seems okay. It's just that we're using way more iron, so after this we'll definitely have to start increasing the iron production. Hey man, how are you doing? Even the copper is starting to show some signs. Not bad, not bad. Enjoying the all the new smelting stuff that we can finally do. It is still a bit annoying, like how restricted we are in terms of what's it called? Like the automatic production of our production buildings. Like we cannot automate. Well, we could automate the fluid mining drills and stuff, but they require so many components. It's insane. AE stands for Alternative Energy. It's the latest in the Pyanodon mod suite, which is probably like the craziest mod pack that there is in terms of Factorio. But we enjoy a little bit of craziness over here. It's a bit daunting, to keep it simple, I guess. Like as you can see, we've been playing for 44 hours and we still haven't done. We haven't even started on logistic science yet. Just to give an idea. So that's 8. That will be 16. And then we need 5 more. So let's make 6 more. And then we could have the smelting like right here, I guess. It's the bobs is also fun. Like I don't know, like in my opinion, there's like no bad mod packs to get in this game. Ugh, why are you making that one? Why aren't you making? Okay, never mind. The game can't now. Over here or over here? Yeah, okay. 100. Ooh, that's a lot of mods. Yeah, it all just depends on what you like, right? Like I have the Pie Suite, and then I have a bunch of quality of life mods because some things are just like too annoying. Without them. Okay, so let's see. These are the miners. Like we're still making them, but okay. Let's have a look at where is it? This stuff. So we need 7 of these. There's like the performance of this game is like amazing. So we're gonna need a coal belt here. It's gonna be a separate one, so there's gonna be coal belt coming in here. Over here, but this is also going to split because we need some burners. Oh, we don't have any stuff on us. Okay. Oh, we got the freaking inserters too. Okay, we need some inserters, we need some burners. We brought so much stuff and we still don't have enough, as usual. But yeah, like I've played this game for, well, what is it now? I mean, my Steam page says like 2,000 hours, but like I've played a ton of hours of Pyanodon, and my Pyanodon like setups are always, what do you call it? Standalone. So I don't have issues once Factorio updates, which used to be like a major thing. Like right now, like Factorio only really gets like small patches and stuff. But even then, there was this that sound upgrade that broke everything recently. Okay, so this is going to get some coal. The coal is going to go in there, make steam. Steam goes into here and starts feeding these things. That looks good. Yep, that's quite a normal number actually for this game. Oh my god. Okay, did we bring any? Oh, we didn't bring any more miners, right? Let's go grab some more miners and stuff so we can finish this thing, and I can completely remove all the freaking burner drills that we have over here. But these require the other ones, right? Yeah, nice. Okay. So we're actually using our old thing. So let's see, what do we need for this? We need more aluminium. No, we have plenty. We need steel actually. Okay. Oh god, our poor iron. Oh wow, even these aren't getting made. Wait, really? Is this just not getting enough iron anymore? Oh, it looks like it. Holy crap, we definitely need more iron production. Yeah, this is just the ash. This is all fine. Yeah, this is all fine. Okay. Steel. Steel is what we needed. Let's go and grab ourselves some more miners. We have belts. We need some more pipes as well. That'll take even more iron plates. Oh god, like the moment we're done with this, we are going to increase our iron smelting because it's been needed. 30 should be enough. Oh, let's have a quick look at our power because we were looking at some stuff. Oh no, it's actually going down. It's actually going down. That's... how though? Like it used to be at like 500. Like why is our total production going down? Let's make a quick local radar, because of course we didn't make one. Oh fuck, we didn't grab anything for burners. Okay, we need to grab some titanium. What is happening with our power? Like, it was rock stable for ages, and that's fun. Like, it can't be that one of those things is already starting to run out, right? That would be very painful. Oh! That's... yeah. That's the issue. No. There's still 5.2 million there. Why does it say 6.61k? Oh, it is 52k. Wait, what? Why does it here? So this is 52k, and here it's 5.2 million. Like, so we should be totally fine still? I think so, at least. Like, this is 1 million, and this is, like, yeah. Like, these are all fine, right? This is all fine. Yeah, this is all completely full. This is all fine. But still, our power is slowly going down. Why? I guess the only thing I can imagine is our production here. So this is all stalled. Because it's not getting any more coal, because this ash is all piled up. Yes, okay. Okay, yep, we found the culprit. So this entire thing is backed up because of ash. Okay, well, that's what we were on our way to fix. Okay. I didn't even have to look. I hope we have enough space to dump all that ash. If not, we'll make more space. Ah, all the beautiful ores. Oh, what are you going for? Hey! Look at that. Tiny bits of ore. Ah, all our ash separation. Okay, so I think this entire thing was set up to use a full belt, right? Yeah. Okay, first things first, let's just kickstart the system. Oh wow, we never even we never finished those. That's great. The mining depot mod. Oh, is that the what's it called? Like the mining drones? Like the same one, like based on the drones that I'm using for the, what's it called? Like for these ones, like the construction ones. I think we need 8, right? I always forget. Oh, that's 32. Okay, that's a bit much. I want to close that window with escape. Ah, that's so much better. Okay, you know what? Let's remove all of these. Yeah, let's remove all of these. Oh god, this is painful. Even remove this. Okay. Yeah, the sounds are good, like the little beep boops. It's like, yep, these are robots. I mean, they should be. They're helping us. That's probably better to build them all the way at the top. This is kind of annoying with all these belts. I'll have to redo, but that's fine. I guess we can just... Oh god. Oh, I hate when they're not... That's the one annoying part. If they're not done building stuff yet, it's a bit annoying to work with them. Okay, we need to find... So we need to bring 3 lines still up over there. Okay. I guess we just totally just do this, right? Belts, belts, belts. Not the prettiest, but it'll do for now. Okay, let's power this thing up. Okay, oh, we're still missing 1 belt over here. There we go. Terrible power poles, but there we go. All this freaking coal should be able to go back in here again. Just going to clear out our inventory. Huh, wow, that went quick. Okay, let's dump the ash. And they were finally good enough. I'm not sure what that was for, but... oh, wait, we're going down. Going the wrong way. Need to go up. Do we need 1 more over here? That belt seems to be backed up, that's fine. Okay, let's go to our Alright, very, very well thought of ash storage. There's so much here. Oh my god. 1.9 million just in those three. Okay, this seems to be running again. Just for cells, because I'm really annoyed. At last for crushers to full power. It's just annoying that it's not there. So this should bring our power back up again. There we go. We were working on the tin. That was it. And we were short on this, and we were short on titanium for burners, but that's still good. Oh, what are you guys up to? Alright, we're gonna making more of these. Let's look at all that. Oh, that's slightly annoying. But how much do you put on the belt? How much would this be? That would be 6.5. Okay, so this is still fine if it goes on just the one of the two lanes, so that's fine. You're missing a power pole. Okay, so we're still missing 4 of these. Okay, it's not too bad. Right, so we did the boiler parts. Yes, it's actually making steam. It's doing the thing. Okay, so right. Oh, we do need to set up this part real quick. Let's see, the burners are here. Oh, we do. Oh, we actually have burners left over. That's really nice. Oh, we could we do this? Oh, it doesn't fit perfectly. Yeah, let's do this. I have this and this. Go in here, go out, go in. And then we just need a light split on this thing. There we go. Let's see if this can actually keep up. We might need a third. It could also be that these are now backed up and are producing. That's always the problem. If you don't add the burners from the start and this is backed up and they'll keep dumping ash on your belt and you're not sure if you can actually keep up with your burners. So let's see how it's now. I think we should be good, right? Actually. Oh, these are having issues actually dumping it on the belt. Okay. Let's change this a little bit then. Move up. And then from here we'll do this, this, this. There we go. Okay, and then we'll add a third one of these. Oh, no, this thing's in the way. Beautiful. How's it going with 3 of them? It seems to be flowing. Get rid of the backlog. Okay, they can all dump it, and the belts seem to be keeping up. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, that's good, that's good. Like we could add a fourth, but that doesn't seem to be needed. Okay, so that's the ash taken care of, so that's this part done. That's this part done, except for a few miners. Now we can actually work on the more interesting part. So we'll turn the tin ore into grade 1 and grade 2. We need 7 of these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we misplaced. They should be 1 higher. And the last one doesn't need a splitter. There you go. Okay, so there'll be 10.5 in, going into these things. And what we get out is, that's a tiny amount. So we could actually, see that's 3.15 over 7 of them. One of these is 0.6, so that's totally fine. So we can just use this one. Oh, this one's double now. No, let's actually go this way. Okay, let's see, the thing that we eventually start smelting is the grade 1, right? Yeah, so we want to split off the grade 2s. Grade 2, oh, my bad. I think grade 2. We want that on the right side, please. And these are going to go into a bunch of jaw crushers. It's a bit too high, but we'll fix that in a second. Oh wait, this is a tiny amount, right? Yeah, okay. We don't even need splitters. We can just use normal inserters. 2, 3. Why are there always like dead trees and stuff still in the way? Two, 4, 5. Okay, there's power. These will give off grades 1 and stone. That's still a tiny amount. That's 1.5 over 5, so we can still do these. We'll do this, we'll split, we'll turn the stone not strong. How do I... What the hell? What is happening? How do I mistype that like 10 times? We'll give import priority to the one on the right, because these are the ones coming from the byproducts. The stone is going to go loop around. No, actually the stone is going to go here, so we can use this coal to burn it away. And then the remaining coal is going to get used in a furnace setup. So we're going to get a default furnace setup. We don't need 9, but I think we want to keep room for more, right? Do we have stone left over? Let's do a little... let's actually fix the entire thing first before I start copy pasting. Oh my god, the stones and the stuff. I just need this. Okay, we'll do the old 1, 2. Can be a bit higher. This coal seems to be more than fine, so we can just split up from here. And then we need more burners. So we have 1.05 stone, so we should be fine with just a single thing. And then the ash will go in here, and then the other ash will loop back around in here. And that should be fine. It'll take a moment. Yeah, like even now with the backed up stone, it's still fine. Perfect. Let's see, are they all working? This is all backed up. This is going real slow. Look, how is this actually backing up? That's actually surprising. Like, did he miscalculate, or is it because we were just I guess it's because we had everything backed up and now it's just backed up too. I'm afraid that this is not going to be enough. Like, do we need to make the 6? Like, I can do this, of course, and then like rearrange it real quick, but that's like, this just means that it'll like back up even sooner, so there's no difference. We are using this part first, so it should actually be fine. And this is actually already backed up, and of course there's more freaking ash. That ash we are going to burn away as well. Go to the... I do find that really hard to judge, like how many burners you need. Like, is 1 enough? I think so, like based on our experience, but this sucks. Well, whatever. We can do this. Okay, let's clean up this entire thing and see what happens. I think this is working. I think this will be enough. Okay. Yeah, so we have our tin, so we can definitely bring this back to the base. And we can totally just use this can bring it along this belt over here. I might as well make another radar. Yeah, let's just bring it around that belt. Around this one. This is easier. I hope we brought enough belts. I don't think so, but we'll see. Where are we? Almost there. Okay. I think we'll just bring it down along this belt here. Oh, the pain. There we go. We can remove this all real quick. Let's if this never happened. So this entire setup can go. This might actually made it. Yeah, nice. Not sure how many we need, but so we don't even need this anymore. All of this stuff can go. What was this? Oh, this was an ash output belt, right? Yeah. So there was a bit of coal needed here just for that building. So I'll do this. All of this can go. Okay. We have a lot of crap over here. Jesus Christ. Like, we're doing so little science that I kind of forgot we were even doing any at all. Okay, let's do this, just so we don't have to do all of this stuff. Then do this. No, that almost went wrong. Oh, all the way around. Oh, God, the spaghetti is real. What was Factorio without a bit of good old spaghetti? Okay, there's this, there's that. It'll go here, it'll go there. That's beautiful. Let's actually make it a iron chest, fill it up. Beautiful. Okay, so we actually moved the tin outside of our base area, like everything is even farther away. That's the one disadvantage of doing this. There's even more running involved. Oh, we already ran past it. Oh, I think we made exactly enough, or we might be missing just one. Okay, we're missing two. There we go, emptied our inventory. Oh, and the ash is not getting taken care of properly. Okay, we're kind of building ourselves into a bit of a problem here. So let's remove this bit. Let's do it properly on the bottom side. Let's say we have... I did we just do this right? One. So ash goes in, out, back in. And then we'll do this 4 times. Splitters. Do this, and then hope that we... I wish if you did that it would actually remove the ash from the belt, or from the machines, but like I guess they added in some way that the game normally doesn't recognize, like if you control click on a production building. Oh fuck, we forgot to fuel these. So now they're still backing up. Alright, new test. So are all of these connected? Yes, they are. They are all working. Steam output still seems really low though. Like, is this actually filling up? It's so slow. Like, was this the issue where we needed double this? So this says it makes 105 steam, and I don't think that's correct. Because this makes 7.5, and yeah. 7 times this is not 100. Huh, so we need... If we need 100... Wait, do we really need 100? We need 105. But how does it think that this is... Like, why does it think that it's outputting 105? Yeah, it's thinking it does 15. So we just need to double this. Which means we need even more freaking... oh god, this entire thing is gonna turn into an issue, but let's wait with that for a second. Oh, it's actually gonna fit. Okay, that's good, that's good. Right there. No, it doesn't fit here. Or here. Alright, we'll fit you over there. We'll make a few boilers. We're probably out of... Yep, we're out of pipes, as usual. I don't know if we're going to be able to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, would this be enough? We're definitely going to need more coal miners and more burners, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. That's whatever. We already had a full belt. Do we need 2 full belts? I'm still thinking this is not going to be enough because, yeah, the coal is not even going to make it to the end. Oh god, there's so much steam. So much ash. Like, we definitely need more burners. So we need some titanium for some more burners. Yeah, we need to double this. Okay, so this is running again, this is running again. This is all running. These are not running. Why not? This is one is too long. It's okay, this burning is okay, this is working. This seems to be working, and then the plate goes out. Okay. So the system itself seems to be working at least. We'll add a little task for ourselves. Fix tin burners and steam generation. For now, we have increased our smelting. We want to deal with the iron one because that is actually like ruining other stuff. Oh, we were missing one. Or we're missing 2 of those. Let's add those real quick. And then while we do that, let's go and plan out our iron smelting. Okay. We're at the right spot. Yeah, our boss will be able to deal with that. Iron. I would still very much like to get a full belt. Like a full belt of iron. So we have the processed iron, which I think is just like iron and then you smash it into pieces and then you do the thing. And I think I want this one. Alright, we want a full belt. We need 1 casting unit, that's fine. We'll need some... Oh, does this not need a... I guess the hot air and the sand casting will take care of it. Okay, we're already making plenty of hot air, we're making plenty of sand casting, so we can reuse those. We need some more borax, we should have that too. Molten iron. This needs even more borax. Okay, we are definitely not making this much, so we need to increase our borax production. We need processed iron ore. Okay, that's the one for crushing. Okay, so this is a lot more efficient though. Yeah, so this is 16.67 ore getting turned into 15 plates. And I think right now, if you want the same thing, which we don't, I think we're making like 4 or something. Like the current thing. That's quite a lot. Yeah, that's quite an improvement. We're going from 120 ore to 16. Yeah, okay. So we'll want this. We'll scale this down to, no, we'll have a belt of this. There we go. Okay, so for this, we also need coal. That's interesting, because that means we're going to have to do some more coal crushing. Let's do that outside of the thing. We want coal crush. No, wait. Come on. Yes. We want the coal from coal crushing. There we go. Wow, that's a lot again. So we need like another full setup of these freaking crushers. We are going to have so much coal dust and crushed coal. Jesus Christ. What are we going to do with all that stuff? Like one, we are going to be able to do something more with crushed coal eventually, right? Because right now we can only burn it away, I think. There's nothing really here. Let's have a quick look in here. Crushed coal. That's how you make it. What is it used in? So we can eventually turn it back into more coal. Oh, and then we get the coarse coal, yes, and coal dust. And once do we get this? Okay, in logistics science. So we will eventually get it. So it's not too bad if we're stockpiling it. It's just a little... It's fine. We'll have warehouses. We'll clean those up eventually. Or they'll stand there for all eternity. That's fine too. Okay, back to the planning. So we need this, then we need this entire setup, and then we need to deal with the stuff. Ash is not a part of this, because this part does not make ash. So coal, the hot air, the sand casting we'll get. The borax we'll have to increase. I think we have... Oh, we didn't? So how did we make the borax? How much are we making? Okay, we're making just a tiny bit here. So we need to upgrade this a lot. Like we need like probably like a full belt of borax if we want to do this. Okay. The oxygen I think is just water. If I remember correctly, to an electrolyzer. Yep, some electrolyzers to that and then dump all the hydrogen. That's fine. We have this input, water, and these we have. Okay. So this would be the input for all the iron stuff. The problem, once again, is all the buildings that we need. And we need to increase some other stuff. So we need to increase our borax first. So let's, okay. Increase borax. Now we need to check, can we miss another 9 hot air? I think so, because I'm pretty sure our hot air was actually backed up. So let's have a quick look over at our aluminium production. Is it even... This is this stuff. We can barely not see... Okay, yeah, the hot air is completely backed up, so that's fine. So the hot air will eventually go into here. This is kind of a pain that we haven't... Wait, is the graphite still... Oh, no, okay, that's the duralumin. Okay. Oh, the aluminium is actually running low. Really? Why? Why aren't you running? Are you still missing graphite? No. What are you missing? You are missing the crushed aluminium, I assume? It seems like it. And why is that? Because the aluminium is almost stopped. And why is that? What did we mess up over here? Missing fluid. There should be coal gas, right? Yeah. Did we mess up somewhere? How are we suddenly using so much more coal gas than before? I thought we had like a massive reserve. No. These were almost full earlier. Okay, why is our coal gas not being produced anymore? This output is full? Okay, yeah, this has almost always been full. Like this barely produces because we don't use that much carbon dioxide. But these, output full. So you're not making any more coal because the coal is full, because the coke is full. Even this coke is full, okay. And where is all this coke going? This coke is going all the way over here into the graphite and the other stuff here. Oh, this is not good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's that? Where are we at the moment? I really need to... Okay, so we need to go... There, okay. Okay, so we didn't properly clean up our belts when we switched the tin. And we left some coal on there. And that stopped this production. Which means the coke stopped being used. Which means the coal gas stopped being produced. Which means a lot of other things stopped being produced. Right? Oh no, but this is actually just full. So even if we did this, it's still fine. Huh. Okay, now we have an issue. So because this is all backed up. Does it, wait, did we mess up another belt? This is still running, right? Yeah, it is. Wait, what was this? Oh, this was ash, and this was more ash. From here, but this is not running, because that's usually clay for the... Okay, yeah. Oh, this is also not running. Wait. I thought we specifically... Okay, never mind. I really thought that we had like a coal line in here specifically, but I guess not. That's tiny. Okay, so there's the tin. Yeah, this is all going. So is there any issue up here? Look at all the beautiful... Oh, the zinc is actually backed up for a change. Holy crap, it's amazing. Wow, look at this. So now it's actually short on vacuum tubes. Okay. Oh, we might have messed up this belt, if I look at this correctly. No, we didn't. Because this one is short on graphite. Wait, how are you short on graphite? We had like a ton of graphite on the belt. Wait, what is happening here? What? Oh my god. Yep, I knew it. We missed a belt. While we're replacing all this stuff. Oh, that's so painful. Okay, that's all of this stuff in here. That's great, that's great, that's great. Okay. So we fixed that, so that should be okay again. Okay, that should get the entire process kickstarted. Oster? Wait. Yeah, we were looking at things and then we saw that being messed up, but we wanted to do something else. We wanted to increase... oh right, we wanted to increase our borax production. We also... Okay, we need some more local radars. Some spots, because it's really annoying not having coverage in just the spots that you want to see. Right over here. Let's make sure we go a bit over here. Beautiful. Okay, so this all stuff, this goes in here. You guys get this. Okay, this will be a very slow process because it'll be a while before the coal gas is back in production again. But it'll get there. It'll get there. This was the wrong right. That didn't have any radar coverage yet. I mean, makes sense because he just made this. Let's have you right here. Okay, more coverage. So, yeah, we've covered all that stuff, and the borax production was over here? No? It was up here somewhere. No, this is for the tar. How's the tar doing? The tar is completely backed up. That's beautiful. Where's our borax production? That's a lot of borax, actually. Oh, but we did mix it with the sand casting, which is now going to be an issue if we really want all the borax for here. Well, maybe it'll be barely enough. We need 6 over here. And we needed how much? Yeah, that's too much for half a belt, so we need to start splitting those belts, sadly. Okay, but we need like 3 for this, and we need like 6 and a bit for this. Right, how much do we need? Yeah, so we need 9. Let's say we need 10 borax. I'm going to remove this bit, because we're just going to set it into its own separate block. That's how we always do it. That's the only recipe we have, right? Yeah, okay. So let's say we have 10. That means we need 10 raw borax, which means we need... No, we need these. We need 7 crystal mines. I think we have either 2 or 4 now? Oh, it's really far away. Oh, thank God, we actually put red. Okay, we have 2. What was that sound? Okay, whatever. So we need 6 more crystal mines, and then we need a bunch more washers. We need 7 washers total, and right now we just have this tiny little production here with 2. So we need 5 washers and 6 crystal mines. Okay, let's go and set those up. All of this just because we want some more iron. Let's quickly look if these need anything specific. No, these don't. And the washers, do they need any special things? No, they don't. Nice. It's nice and easy for a change. Oh hey, the iron is actually backed up again. Hooray! I still think we need more. Right. Blah. Washer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need the crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4. More copper. Five, 6. Okay. You know what? Let's quickly finally fix this thing. Okay, let's once again, we're going to take a new turn and we're going to try and actually drive a car. I'm so scared. Okay, let's fix all of these things once we do that. Yeah, so these pipes, this cannot happen. Not if you want to actually drive on here. Oh god. Yeah, I was afraid this would happen. I was hoping I could fix through, but no, of course not. Oh god. And this is why I don't use a car. It's so dangerous. Let's see if we repair backs. Alright. I feel like a drunk driver. Where's this borax again? All the way over there, Jesus Christ, okay. I don't think we cleared any crap over here, no. Well, not really. Sorry, tree. Alright. This is 2. Let's cut off these just for now. 4. Hello? And 8. Let's power them all up. Okay, now there was the gas right here. I assume these will just pass the fluids to each other, but we'll see. I think so, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, I mean, the belt is already backed up at the moment, but this will be enough. Just need to wait for these to be finished. Alright. We can wait for that. For some reason, I actually thought that we needed way more stuff for the borax, but this is actually surprisingly easy. I mean, assuming we make enough syngas, but I think so. Yeah, we have plenty of syngas. Nice. Alright, so with this we should be able to make... Really? 5.3? Is that really enough? Why does this say 10? Which one's correct? So this says... Okay, let's actually look at this. Okay, it says here... Mining speed is 2 per second. What? Huh? Now I'm getting even more confused. It says 5 per mining operation. How the hell? It says 1 is mining at 0.667. Is this really correct? Like, which one is correct? Like helmod or this? Like, what is this using as a... It says here speed 0.67. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like, I feel like this should like fill a belt. Like a full like 16 per second. I guess we could have a quick look. Let's see what happens if we clear out. Fill out the belt. Like how fast do these fill up again? Yeah, this seems like about 2 per second. It's about 2.5 seconds for a single cycle, and it spits out 5. So these 8 should give me like 16 per second. Alright. Let's actually use our car again. Oh wait, we parked our car. We almost left it there. Like, finally using it and then instantly forgetting it again. That's perfect. Okay, we can just follow our belt. Because I think that entire area should be somewhat like cleared of trees. Oh god, the vehicle snap is so good. Like, without vehicle snap, I would not be able to do this. Holy crap. Oh, that's so nice. Like, that's what actually make this like somewhat usable. Like, otherwise the car is just like completely undrivable for me. I'm terrible at this thing. Alright, so next thing is we need 7 washers. Okay, so 7, that's like 1.4 something per, so we need these. Do we have enough splitters? We do. Okay, what else? And they need some water. Okay, we are going to change this design a bit. And these 2 are going to go on separate belts soon. Alright, washers. You are going to be making borax. This is going to be the last one. No, let's actually do piping first. You're gonna need a bunch of oh, really? And I thought it would actually, if you did this. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Okay. It makes sense, but it'd be nice if it would actually like let you place the splitters over your old setup. Oh wait, this is 8, right? We need 7. Or was it 7 point something? Oh, it's not 7 exactly. Alright. Okay. So this will be that. Water can go in here. And all the sludge. Can go in here. Into the sinkhole. Do you need power? I don't think so. Just the machines themselves. And how much are these making? I think it was like 10, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Oh. Do we have enough splitters? I think so. But we can easily do this. Save ourselves some splitters. Now the fun part, trying to add a second line to all of this. Oh god, this is going to be a pain. I really hope this is going to work out. If not, well, you can laugh at the horrible attempt. So top's going to be borax, bottom is going to be sand casting. We were really lazy when we made this, holy crap. Oh. Oh no! Oh well. How far do we have to go? Holy crap. Okay, so this just needs some borax and... Oh, wow, they're actually the wrong way around. That's perfect. Okay, so once we're done here, the borax is just going to be on this side, right? Like, let's clean this up. Yeah, I think we don't need this anymore. But just to be safe. So this should be the sand casting. Kind of sucks that this doesn't work out nicely, but okay. Oh god, all the poor borax on my inventory. How are we ever going to get rid of all this? Okay, there you go. Wait, did we not actually fix the sand casting itself? Did we not set that on that bottom belt, or were we like, oh, we need to make the belt first? Oh, here. Okay. So this is just like this, and now it's just sand casting and just borax. Okay. That's fine. We can do the old this. Oh, wow, we're actually out of chutes. Sand casting, priority on the right. Okay, and we can do the same thing over here. Borax. Oh, we actually need one of these. Priority on the left in this. Output. No, import priority. Import priority. This is an import, right? Yeah, okay. And not the rest of the borax in here. This is... Oh, we don't want the raw borax. Oh, fuck. I think we might have sent some raw borax on the line. Oh, no. Okay, let's do the same thing for this then. Alright, we should have made some extra chutes. Import priority on the left. Oh, there's definitely some like raw borax on the freaking line now. Oh, that sucks. I'm not sure if you're just gonna find it, because I don't think I can... Like, is that a raw? It's... I don't know. Too hard to tell for me. Okay, so we increased our borax production. We haven't increased the sand casting yet, but this sand casting is pretty backed up, so it'll fix itself. So that means that from here on, okay, oh yeah, so there's still some on here. Now it should be okay, we don't need this thing anymore. Okay, this is all looking good. It's taking a bit for the sand casting to get back here, but it'll be here soon. It should be here soon. Okay, the borax will back up because we made way too much for what we're needing over here. But we've made enough so we can start using it for our iron smelting. Okay, increase the borax. Let's make sure we have enough sand casting to also do this. So we need 0.18. That should be more than fine. Like, how much is this using? This is using 0.25. So if I make 1 sand casting per second, we already make enough. How much are we making? Little car is still here. So if this is running at full speed, I don't think it is, but if it were, it's at 2, but it's not. And it's just missing. I guess this is not producing enough sand. But we have enough stone, so we can totally do that. So let's have a quick look at that. Let's remove the sand casting from here too. Turn that it's all separate thing. Let's say we did sand casting. And one machine was 2 per second, so let's just max out that machine. Which means 5 sand. 5 sand is made from... Oh, we could also do this actually. Wait, is this way more efficient than... Oh, this seems way better than crushing stone. Right? Because this doesn't require a resource. This is just this, like water we pull up from the ground. So we just make out of nowhere and we just have to dump the muddy sludge. Yeah. Yeah, this totally works. Okay. So right now we're using those crushers, but we're definitely going to change that, I think. Because if you compare this, let's have a quick look if we use the other one, sand casting. If we use sand from gravel and then gravel from stone. Maybe this is better? No, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. Like, on one hand, we're not really using stone for all that much. I know we had a lot of stone over here, but I think it's kind of stopped because we're... Oh no, okay, we're still backed up on stone here, so we could totally take the stone from this. Where is this going? This goes here, goes here, goes here, goes all the way here. Oh wait, is that the stone that we're using? Wait, huh? Wait a second, what? Wait a second. This is that stone, yes. This is still that stone? What? Wait. Huh? What direction is this going? Yeah, this is going down. What? Are these like running into each other? Yes. What the hell did we do? And why did we do it like this? Oh, we brought the stone here and then we never use it? We should definitely use that because that's the one that we're making over here. And that's gonna, like, yes, we can burn it the extra away, but might as well use it, right? guess it's not that much. Like if it's just that belt. Yeah, that's not worth it. So this patch is like we could add some more miners. But it's not a lot. Okay, there's more stone there. Let's make sure we get enough stone just for this. What the hell was I looking at? Okay. This stone from a patch with another fluid miner, electric miner, please. So we only need 5 drills. Alright, we have those. So let's set up a separate stone thing just for the stone casting. For the sand casting. So we're not going to split up from here. We're going to remove this belt. And we're going to make a separate thing. And we are going to use stone from that. So we're not going to be doing this thing because that requires way too many machines. So we need 2, 3, we need 5 jaw crushers. Okay. We have 1 and now we need duralumin. Okay, let's grab some duralumin. Luckily we're right at this spot. Oh, look at all the... Oh my god, look at our duralumin actually backing up. Oh, it's beautiful. We want more. So duralumin backed up. That means this should eventually back up. Jaw crusher. Okay, so this will give us 3 of them. And now we need some circuits. Okay. Let's check how the... Yeah, I'm curious. How is our circuit production? This belt is looking a bit slow. Oh, this was our vacuum tube stuff, right? Oh, it's actually... Oh, so now the substrates are back. Okay. Wow, so we're actually like... Yeah, we completely loop back around to where now the substrates are not going at full speed. Okay, this is dumb. Please use this. Let's go and grab some chutes while we're here. And some extra belts. We wanted some chutes. We wanted some belts. How's this going? Not great, whatever. Belts. Undergrounds, we've got plenty. We could use these. We can always use pipes. Oh, and we are also out of inserters, I think. Or really close to. Okay, so we're backed up on that. There was another thing that we had to get, but now I forgot what. Oh, circuits, right. We were checking how the production was going, but we didn't actually grab any. That's great. Oh, it seems to be going pretty well. Nice. So we have 3, we wanted 5. We have miners still, I believe. We do, we have belts. Okay, we should be able to set up the rest of the sand casting. And that will have enough for not just the iron and the aluminium, but also for the next setup that we need. Most probably steel, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we, but can we already... steel. Oh, steel. Jesus Christ. Steel plates. We can make it from this. So this one we don't have yet. Oh, neither do we have this. Oh man, steel. Wow. Okay, steel is right behind logistics science. Okay, what is happening here? That's kind of nice. Let's clean it up. Look at all this borax. This is not being like brought out efficiently. Let's just do it the other way. Oh, that's actually... There we go. Ah, the chest is actually empty, but we can quickly throw this in here. So last bits. It's good, that's looking way better. This should be empty pretty soon. This one's empty. Nice. Okay, the sand casting stuff. We want the helmod pin. Alright, let's have a look. So we want two, no, we want this one machine. We're gonna go set it up over here. So we probably just want to remove all of this. I already had crushers, of course, so we could have just used those, but whatever. Okay, let's act as if we are already placing the stuff there. Thank you, autosave. Remove all this random crap. And as usual, we close our pin again. Alright, let's put this like over here or something. You guys are going to be outputting gravel. This is 6. Okay. So there will be the gravel in here. In and in. We'll leave some space so we can always expand. So this will give us, let's see, 6. All right. So we can totally just do this. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, we don't even have to worry about balancing because it's just 1/2 of the belt. And then we just have the inputs over here. Split, split, and this will be the stone belt. Let's just temporarily remove all of this, because that's easier than not as neat as it was before, but should be okay. Okay. This doesn't need any water or anything, right? No, okay. Just a creosote. And now the long road of actually removing all of this. This means our aluminium production is stopped for a second. Why the hell is this here? Okay, let's try and remove one of these chests. Those are some of the things that I will be doing off stream, like I did with the ash. Like if I see that stuff, I will make sure that I take some time off stream and like remove those chests when I see them. Oh, wait. Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay, so this is the actual stone that we use here. Oh my god, we're still using this thing. That's... yeah, that's not needed anymore. Holy crap. And then we'll grab another stone belt that we'll bring down. Right here. Are we just gonna grab... We're just gonna grab this stone, right? Yeah. Okay, so somewhere over there. Kill the trees, kill the trees, kill the trees. Now we'll see what happens when we make the trees. We need 5 miners, really? I'll do 6. Wait, how many do we need for a full build? I guess 8 then? 8 then? Yeah, this is 12, so let's just make 8, so we'll have a full belt, and if we ever need more, we'll at least already have the miner set up for it. Let's make sure we add a radar too. We need that on our hotbar, so I don't to constantly search for it. We'll have you right here, I guess. Okay, when you guys do your thing. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Why is it so hard to draw a straight line? Almost. Wait, there's no power over here yet? Where did these get power from then? Oh, I'm actually out of power poles. Let's bring down the belt first. And bring up the power from here. Oh wait, no, there is power. Wait, what? That's weird. I guess we brought it up and then we didn't need it anymore. Okay, so that should mean that, yes, see, this is why the rails are good. Okay, so these are all running. They're going. Okay, this belt is going. Okay. Yes. This one. Now we need to bring this belt over to sand casting, and then we'll have increased sand casting, increased borax. Our hot air was more than enough, so we have everything we need in terms of raw resources to start smelting iron. Go, very nice. Let's power this thing. So all this time the sand casting has been turned off. It's kind of annoying, but we have to fix it. I wanted to do it nicely. So we're running, and we just need this one. Oh, and it would help if it would actually... No, I guess we can just do this. Oh, remove you. Okay. Let's wait for that first stone to get here. I hope I didn't miss any builds. There we go. Seems alright. Okay, so that should be this sand casting. Don't need this build anymore. This one goes in here, goes in here. It's just waiting, that's fine. Do we have any ash on us? We do, just a bit. Oh yeah, let's actually check if we still had some raw borax. Oh, we have some stone over here. Oh, and on us, on our body actually. So let's dump all our stone in the stone machines. Get rid of it all. Same thing again. There we go. I'm glad I remembered that pattern. Okay, we cleaned that up. So that's done. So now we can actually look at the iron smelting itself. Oh no, we still need the freaking coal for the thing. So we need a whole bunch of crushers and more stuff, just like we did over here. So we need one more of these setups. Wait, is the coke actually backing up now? Wow, look at all that coke. That's nice. Yeah, look at all the graphite that's being backed up. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is going well. Right, we knew that we weren't doing enough over there. These are not all getting enough coal gas. Okay, so the coal gas is still a bit of an issue. But that's okay. We will fix that eventually. Wait, what is this? This is not needed anymore. Like, we can at least do this, right? Oh god, and this is real dumb too. Did we just grab a whole bunch of cloth? Oh, that's not that bad. Let's actually do this. Ideally we do this too, but it doesn't work. I guess we can. We can do this. Okay, remove this. This is going to be a bit of a weird one. There we go. This is all fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. Is this still running? No, it's not. Okay, nice. So we can actually remove this. Which means we don't need to have this run. Like this anymore. So this entire belt can go. This was like the air separation thing. This entire thing can go. Basically not the most exciting, but I don't know, I kind of like getting rid of like old belts and stuff. Know that you've improved something with a new, better process. Takes some time, but it works out completely fine. Okay. Dump some stuff. Dump some more. Let's make sure we get rid of all our random crap. Oh, these are all Mark IIs now. That's the one disadvantage of having those Mark IIs finished, that you can no longer dump your coal in there. Wait, why was this not getting any lower? Oh, because okay, yeah, it's got more than enough. Okay, more coal dumping. How are these? Not great. Ah, because all this stuff is backed up here. We did need a little bit more titanium, just so we could make the some more burners. Oh, we actually need stone. Oh, we dumped all our stone. That's great. Well, there's a bunch on the top belt here. Okay, that's fine. All this stuff is fine. Wait, you're not producing anything? What? Wait a second. Why aren't you getting any muddy sludge? That was from here? There's like nothing producing it anymore. No. It's still... Oh, oh! Wow, that was why... Wow, we removed something over here, and that was specifically for the muddy sludge for that bit of moss. However, we have plenty of moss like right here. So let's do this. And get rid of this entire setup here. More random stuff that we can remove. Right. More random crap. So this is not... Oh, it's still being produced. This is still being used. These are slowly backing up again, it seems. That's good. This is all working fine. Okay, is our iron backed up over here just yet? Yes. That means that we can just do this for just a bit. Cleaning inventory. Okay. Iron. Holy crap, finally. For the iron we need to do the entire crush call. So we need 14 of these. We need 4 more for the other stuff that we were missing. So we'll need 18 secondary crushers and we'll need some of those storage things. So we need 2 of these, so we need some more steel. So I'm kind of wondering, like, this is a really dumb request, but is there a mod that lets me say like, oh, I want these things, show me what I need in my inventory in total of raw materials to handcraft it? Like, it's terrible, like you should never ever want to have that, but it's kind of nice in early Pi. Let's see, we need a bunch of small parts, duralumin. Okay, we need 18, right? So we need more duralumin. Okay, we need a bunch more circuits. No, we should have enough circuits. We need a bunch more small parts. We need more steel. And then we need some more copper. Okay. So, more steel. We should have plenty of iron. More copper. More small parts. I think we got like 400. Oh, 800 is fine actually. Okay. Duralumin and some more circuits, and then we should be good to go. Oh, it's so nice seeing this like backed up on the belt. Holy shit, that took us so long. But we're finally here. Don't want to celebrate too early, but it does feel like we're actually like making good progress. Okay, so I could, yeah, like I try and avoid, like from what I see, like yeah, another factorial calculator is like really nice, but I hate the fact that it's not like in game, so I need to have like an external thing and like, I'll have to look into it though. That's 10, and we need more duralumin. That's 15. We need more duralumin. And now we need steel, right? Yeah, okay, let's grab some steel. I'll just have to like learn, like teach myself to use that calculator. 1, 2, 3. Alright, do we have enough belts? We have enough belts. We might not have enough undergrounds. We have enough Let's see how far we can get. Actually, okay. So this is 13.5 raw coal into 9 coal. But if we use the other recipe, the old one for this one, like how bad would this be? Okay, yeah, never mind. That's 30 coal. That's nope, not happening. This. Okay. So we want these. So let's quickly head over to the one thing over there. Remove the last thing. Where was it? Oh, it's right here. Should we have a radar on us? Do it. Derp around, build those things. Look at them go. Ah, beautiful. Finally this thing is actually complete. Like, we didn't even use it, really, but whatever. Okay, so we have one more over here, and we need one for the iron. So since the iron is here, like, we might as well do the smelting here, right? Like, not have this, like, terrible... Or since the iron is here, let's do the smelting, like, right here, where we don't use... This is actually kind of crazy, because right now we have, like, 4 belts, and we're going to, like, reduce this to, like, 1 and a little bit. Or just, like, just 1 belt. All those other belts are just like, nope. We can remove all that iron ore. That's going to be something, like, removing the iron ore will be probably something I'll do off stream, because that'll be terrifying. Like, having to remove all these freaking belts from everywhere. How is this doing, actually? 175 out of 8. Okay, that's... We've got some time still. We've got some time still. So yeah. Iron here. So this is one of our power setups. So I guess we do the smelting here, right? Like, we could do it here. No, I think we want it here. Wait, where is the... let me check, actually. That's the geothermal. So this is where our sand casting... Yeah, because we can easily split these to go down here and then over here. Or since these belts are here, we could do the iron smelting over here. That might actually be easier. Like, we'll have all these belts and we could just cut off from there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, since we have that, we will need the coal though. And I think we don't want to use this thing anymore, because that's a giant mess. So we want to set up yet one more crushing setup, and we'll do that over here, because that fits in with the rest of the stuff. We need 14 though. Like, how many is this? 15, okay. We'll just straight up take this this design. Let's see, does this fit? What is this belt actually? That's coal dust. Where is this coal dust coming from? Oh, it's coming from the ash separation, right. Like, ideally I'd have this over here, but I think I just want to... Let's put it down here. Like, we can put a thing there and then have this over here. Oh, did we make a second? Yes, we did make a second deposit. Okay, that's good. Hey, more... Oh, wow, construction robotics are almost done. That's really nice. Okay, let's say we want this over here. Let's make sure we remove all the random crap and help building. Why are there 3 of these here? Did we just... No, these are good. Wait, did we not copy paste properly? No, it's 15. Why is there 1 extra here? Oh, oh god, did we... Oh, we definitely messed up. We messed up. We pasted twice. Yep, okay. I was gonna say, that's really weird. Okay, you guys will fix it eventually. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't do that. Coal coming from here. I guess we can bring that down here. Oh, we're still missing a belt. Let me check to make sure this one's just a straight belt, right? Oh no, we need a thing. Right, do your work. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. You guys can fix the rest eventually. Wait, what? Oh, I guess one of the bots has the thing. Because we made more than enough of these. What? I'm pretty sure we made 18. Am I crazy? Like, are there drones somewhere? Like, running around? With crushers? Oh, I think so. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, god. Alright, let's actually get the coal melted, and then we'll fix that. Or maybe we miscount. Oh, no, we made 14, but the old design was 15, so let's make one more. Alright, we want a full belt of coal. Make sure we get both sides. There we go, cool. Right, ours is already too much. This might be double. Yep, we overdid it again. No, I wanted the power pole. Okay, coal. Oh, we already have power there. That's fine. We can just do this. Come on. Every time I zoom out a bit and then the mouse is misplaced. Ugh. Oh, I could have gotten power from there. Oh well. Let's do this just to make sure all the power is all connected. Nice. Nice. Okay. So this will need a splitter. And we'll get the coal dust. We'll get our 2 deposits. Okay. And that was the actual coal here. Okay, so we got the borax, we got the sand casting, we have the hot air, we have iron ore, we have the raw coal. Water is just water. We just need these. We need 11 electrolyzers, and then we can actually finally set up the iron plates. But holy crap, it's already been 4 hours. Let's set up some tasks. So let's set up electrolyzers for iron smelting. And then we'll increase the iron smelting itself. Alright. Once we finish that, can we then work on the rails? Because we have increased the lead, we've increased the tin. We might need more tar. We might need to increase more tar. Which we can do now. We might need to increase the wood. Alright, let's actually, yeah, let's check that. Let's add it to the list. So increase wood. I'm going to assume for now that the tar is okay because it was backed up. Once we have that, we can set up the rail production. And we needed this. What did we need this for? For one of these? Titanium smelting? Like we needed the fish oil for something. What did we need the fish oil for? Nickel? Okay, we could totally do this. Why did we need fish oil? Let's have a quick look what fish oil is used for, just before we stop. Fish oil. What are you using? Oh, for the gearboxes and stuff for the trains. Right. Yes, we need that because otherwise we'll have rails but no trains. Okay, but that's just we actually want to start using the trains. So that can go later. Right, because these are just used for the locomotives and for the... What is this? I have no clue what the nacelle MK01 is. Is this a different type of... What is that? Oh, these also go in the construction bots. These are the ones that we want. When do we get these? These are on the logistics, right? Yeah, okay. So do we want to work on that fish oil stuff yet? I think we just want to mass produce rails, and I think like all the other stuff is kind of. We did this. I think we did fix this. No, wait, we didn't. Fuck. Oh god, all the old ones. Let's move this back. Okay, thank you. Yes, we need to fix this. This we did do. We didn't do this yet. Didn't do this yet. Although it's kind of backed up, so it's not that much needed anymore. I think in here we need to like plan out logistic science, because we can improve production all we want, but I want to start looking at what we need for that. So I think it'll be this, because then we'll be planning this out. In the meantime, the real production can ramp up, and then we can start looking into this entire stuff. So yeah, I think next time we'll be able to fix our iron smelting. The wood production shouldn't be too hard. Setting up the rail should then be pretty easy. We have all the components that we need. And then we can spend a lot of time in helmod and then looking at the first processes that we need and actually making some tasks for logistic science, which I feel is still very, very far away. Like, we've not done anything. Like, I have no clue how much of the production that we have right now is actually set up for it. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back on Saturday. Yeah, I'll be back on Saturday this week. Same time as usual, like 7:30, like around 7:30 European time. Let me have a quick look to see if there's a nice raid target. And let's see. Any pie? Nope. C block, SpaceX. Nope. Okay. In that case, we'll send it over to Cyclomatic. We've raided there before. They're doing 248k. I think it's a pretty interesting mod. So, once again, thanks everyone for watching. And hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Good evening.
Redden we nooit gehad. Werden van wel?
Generatie D gaat door. Sluit je aan op werkenbijdefensie.nl.
Freak sauce. Thank you for the raid, Freak Sauce. And your biters.